Khater.
Call is from
Julian Khater.
This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. To accept this call, press 5. To block, you may begin speaking now.
Hey, Julian.
Hello?
How are you? This is
Good,
Tina.
how are you?
This is Tina.
Hi, Diane gave me your number.
Yeah, good. So what's
Good,
happening?
what are you,
What's happening with you?
Nothing. I'm, as you know, I'm out of D.C. I'm finally in upstate New York in FCI Ray Brook.
Yep.
So, it's all right. I mean, it's, as you can imagine, much better than D.C.
I mean, no place inside is good, but yeah, it sounds like it must be better.
Yeah. Where are you now?
Well, we're broadcasting live stream near Lewisburg, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
We have been every Saturday night since February.
Yeah.
Yes, it's February.
Okay,
So,
that's good.
Yep.
Yeah. I was there for 9 days.
9 days. Where are you?
Yeah, in Lewisburg, yeah, because that's where they took me from D.C. to Lewisburg, and then from Lewisburg to here.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't remember if you passed through Lewisburg or not. Yeah, I actually live about 25 minutes up the road from Lewisburg.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, that's good. My license actually is still PA because I lived in PA with my brother right before I got arrested.
Yeah.
So yeah, State College.
Oh, you're in State College.
Yeah.
So I live about an hour and 45 minutes east of State College
Okay.
in Williamsport.
Yep. Sounds good. I mean, yeah, I got a visit today from my family, so that was good. Yeah, much easier here, much easier process, and they don't care about the masks or the vaccines or anything.
Wow, that's awesome.
So,
They've got some wisdom going.
Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty red area here. A lot of people are actually Trump supporters here, the people that work here, so.
Yeah, Lewisburg is Lewisburg itself is pretty liberal, but the rural area around Lewisburg is pretty red too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to ask if you'd gotten any visits since you got there.
Yeah.
Was this your first
from
one?
my family. No. This was the first one that my mom and my other brother came to, but my dad and one of my brothers have come up here a couple times. I mean, because my brother that came up, he lives in Texas, so he doesn't come up that often.
Yeah.
No, I hadn't seen him in 2 years, over 2 years.
So I bet that was a blessing, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean, like you said, you're, no matter how good the conditions are in here, I'm still in prison.
Yeah.
And, it's, I've been in here long enough to know, like, I've just been taking things one day at a time. And, actually just sitting around now waiting for Trump to start speaking. He's supposed to come on. Huckabee's speaking right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, thank God we get Newsmax here.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because I couldn't watch any of the other stations.
Oh, no, none of the other stations are producing any news.
Yeah, right.
They've been producing non-news for decades.
Fake news.
Yeah.
This call is from a federal prison.
So, Julian, do you have any kids?
No, I don't have any kids. No, I have nephews and little cousins.
Yeah.
I have my cousins are having kids that I've never met. Like I haven't even met yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
My cousin had a kid, and my uncle had a kid that I haven't met yet. So that's I guess one thing to look forward to.
Yes. Now, is there a possibility that extended family will be able to visit you?
There is, yeah. It's a different process. They have to fill out a form, and they have to get approved. Yeah, immediate family is it's easy because, they're pretty much, if they're on their PSI, they're pretty much like automatically approved. Just immediate family, but yeah, people extended family, they have to fill out a separate form and they have to get approved, and all that kind of stuff, background checks.
Right. Yeah.
Last time I talked to someone on the phone, they were taking questions. People had a lot of interesting questions, so I don't know if...
Questions on the stream.
Well, how much time has he got now? What is his sentence?
What's...
I've got 15 minutes, so... so I got maybe 9 more minutes, 8 more minutes, something like that. Yeah, it gives the warnings.
Yeah, it looks like you got up to 80 months.
Yeah, exactly 80 months, yeah.
When did you get arrested, Julian?
I'm sorry?
When did you get arrested? What day?
March 14th, 2021.
Oh, so fairly recently, right after J6.
Yeah, for about 2 months after that, I was coming back from Florida from a family vacation, and they got me at the airport, at Newark Airport.
So in retrospect,
they arrested me.
I read that, Julian. That somebody turned you in because they recognized you off of the photo lineup the FBI put out.
Yeah. It was the sedition hunters had pictures of everybody up, and then the FBI kind of went through my LinkedIn, and they went through my social media websites, and they kind of interviewed some of my employees, and then my co-defendant's business partner kind of snitched on him, so that's how they got him, and then they kind of put the pieces together.
So what business did you own before you got arrested?
I had kind of like a smoothie shop, like a health concept.
Cool.
Smoothie shop, and protein shakes and whatnot.
Yep. Cool. Did you do any raw food stuff?
We did any kind of smoothies. I mean, whatever we had. That's the reason, I moved to State College. Was for that, for the college, the college crowd.
Right. Yep. Yeah, I do smoothies too. Not as frequently as I used to, but fruit smoothies and green smoothies are probably my two favorite.
Yeah, and we had all like the good stuff. Like we had like the chia seeds and all the flax seeds and coconut flakes and all the good stuff, all the healthy stuff.
Yeah.
Seems to be a trend. It started in New Jersey, and then it seems to be a trend. There's a lot of places that are doing that kind of stuff.
How much time did you get credit having already served?
My out date is 2026, the end of 2026. That's when I'm supposed to get out. That's without halfway house. Trump is walking onto the stage right now.
Okay.
So I'm like, have it on. It's funny because like I didn't know what to expect here with getting like everybody's so religious about their TVs because there's only 5 TVs for like 42 people here. But I'm technically I'm at a medium facility, which I'm not supposed to be at. I don't know how. Like, never in the history of the BOP have low security inmates mixed in with medium security inmates. That's not supposed to happen anywhere, but they have us here in our separate unit kind of thing. But we still mix in with the mediums.
Yeah.
This call is from a federal prison.
Now, are you allowed to go outside at all?
Yeah, I go outside every day. Yeah, we go to chapel and we have rec and we have classes and jobs and all that kind of stuff.
What classes are you taking?
I already finished Spanish. I took a basic Spanish class.
Good.
And now I'm taking a guitar class.
Oh, good for you. Good for
Yeah,
you.
I mean, it's just for fun, you know.
Yeah.
My fingers don't really work the way I want them to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's fun. It's, you know.
Do you do any
passes-
kind of
passes the time.
do you have any kind of organized sports activities like soccer or basketball or anything like that?
We play tennis quite often.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a decent yard here. There's like there's a volleyball court, there's a tennis court, there's basketball courts,
Uh huh.
there's a track all around. So it's not a bad you know, it's not a bad facility.
As facilities go.
Yeah, I mean, as
Yeah.
facilities go, I mean, I'm telling people, it's like, if you know where I'm coming from, to me, this is like a resort, honestly.
Right. Yeah. You know, that's what the guy said about. That's what the guy said about Lewisburg too. That it was just so different.
Yeah, it was. We were in the transit unit, so we didn't get to go out much at all.
Yeah.
So we were in like lockdown, pretty much a quarantine cell.
Yeah. So listen, one thing I want to ask you. Now you know that we're live streaming, and we have people on the live stream that want to pray for you, and so they want to know some specific things that they can pray for you about. So, is there anything that you would want them to pray for you for?
I mean, I'm currently in a lawsuit right now for the wrongful death of Officer Sicknick, and it's, you know, it's one of the lawsuits that they're still trying to go after Trump for. So just pray that all the truth comes to light, and that you know, God provides what we need during this fight.
And also, the families of some of the Capitol police officers have also brought civil suit against you. Is that true?
Just the girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
The girlfriend of Officer Sicknick. So I'm not really, you know, it's still like my lawyer was like, you know, this is still ongoing. I'm not really, you know, I haven't really spoken. I told this to Diane, like I haven't really spoken up much about anything.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know if I was going to trial or not, and then it's going to affect my sentencing, and now this is like an ongoing thing now.
Right. We don't want you to say anything that's going to jeopardize any of that, but we certainly, you know, want to be praying for you, and because I think right now that's our strongest weapon.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, it always is.
Yep, it always is. You're right. That and praise and worship is our other powerful weapon.
Yeah, I mean, I've been through my own kind of. It's funny because, like, in D.C., they just wanted to lock us up and silence us and do what they thought was gonna like weaken us, but it actually made some of us stronger and more resolved.
Absolutely.
So.
Yeah, I just read. I shared on the live stream earlier tonight. A little blurb about endurance, and one of the scriptures I shared was Romans 5:3-5. If you have a chance, look that up. It's pretty awesome, you know, kind of what happens as we go through trials and you know, difficult circumstances, and what God works into our lives going through that.
Yeah.
And not that any of us like to go through hard places or, you know, feel like you're thrown into a pressure cooker, but God even uses that to you know, work His character into us.
Yeah, if we let Him.
That's a good component.
I was gonna say, because you know, I was in D.C. with a lot of people, and even though we were going through the same experience, not everybody reacted the same way, you know.
Absolutely.
Not everybody went through the same experiences.
Yep. I mean, everybody was in a different place, and so they would have reacted. You know, there are different things that God had to work into their lives going through the same circumstance.
Yeah, I got like 30 more seconds, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're right. Cooperating with the Lord makes it a lot easier to go through.
Yeah, and everything.
Yeah. Well, listen. Keep the faith, brother.
Yeah, thank you, and thanks for the phone call. Hopefully, I'll coordinate with Diane to, hopefully we could talk again soon.
Yes, absolutely. You have a good day,
All right.
Julian.
All right, you
Okay.
too.
Yep.
Bless you, brother.
God bless you.
Bye.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye. God bless you too. Bye.
Yep.